Hi, I'm Jeff, and welcome to another one of my videos. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing a 25-book 9/8 pre-screen submission that I just got back from CGC. We're going to pull out the 9/8s that I got, I'm going to show them off to you, and I'm going to celebrate the new 9/8s that I now have as part of my collection. In addition, we'll assess what good of a job I did in picking books for this 9/8 submission. Did I get 25 out of 25 graded at 9/8s? I really hope so. Or did some of them get rejected, which is probably likely? Did CGC think that they were not worthy to be 9/8s and instead they sent them back to me raw? Just so you all know, I consider a successful 9/8 pre-screen submission when you get anything above 80% as 9/8s. In a 25-book submission like this, for me, that would be 20 or more 9/8s back from CGC. Once again, if there are any rejects, we'll take an opportunity to assess them. See if we can't figure out why CGC didn't give them the 9.8. This is a great opportunity for all of us to learn what CGC does not consider to be a 9.8, so that when we're putting together submissions that we would like to see 9.8 grades with, we can do a great job knowing what books we're likely to get that grade. All right, I think I've said enough to set this all up. Let's go ahead and dig into this box. Now, while I do it, I want to mention something to you pretty remarkable, and that is that these books came back really quickly. I filled out the paperwork for this on April 10th and sent it out the week after. This was marked received by CGC on April the 20th and has now returned to me today on June the 28th. From the time I actually sent these books off to CGC, basically to the time they got back to my home, basically door to door, was just about 11 weeks, which is less than 3 months. Now that's really saying something. CGC's turnaround right now at this moment is 83 days, which is about a little over 16 weeks or 4 months. And this came back in 3 months. And in addition, pre-screen submissions are supposed to have an extra month or so added to them. So this should have taken about 5 months, but instead it only took less than 3. So that's really pretty impressive. I don't know what's going on at CGC right now. I've gotten shipments back from them last week. I have 3 shipments currently in the mail on their way to me back from CGC. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just in general they're pushing out books much more quickly, but I'm not complaining about it. Let me know what your experience with CGC is. Do you feel like they're getting better, like things are coming back faster? I'd like to hear your experience down in the comments. Now, first thing first, you can tell right away if you got a 25 out of 25. And I'll show you how in just a moment. We'll see how did I do. Yes, oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so it looks like I got a 25 out of 25. The reason why I know that is because there is no bubble wrap in here. There is no Gemini style mailer in here with raw books. These boxes hold 25 slabs just about perfectly, and like I said, there's no filler in here, so these are all 9/8s. 100% score on this one. That is really awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and take a moment and let's go ahead and go through these books and show you what I got. I'm just going to start here on the right and I'm going to show you what we have. First off, we have Avengers issue number 53. This is a fun book. This had the first appearance of Red Panthers, Black Panther in a red suit. People were really into it. I had a copy or two. I thought I'd send it out, and I got the 9/8 on it. People also liked this Miles Morales cover, so I just kind of have that just to have in the collection. Next, we have Something is Killing the Children, issue number 21. This is the Tiny Onion exclusive. It's a nice wraparound cover done by artist Michael Dialinus. I'm really starting to like his art a lot. He's the guy that did The Woods, and he did Wind with James Tynion IV, and this is just a really cool book and an exclusive from Tiny Onion. Now, one thing I want to take a look at are for things like flaws in the cases, Newton rings, problems like that. So far, so good on the first two. Let's continue. Next, we have Something is Killing the Children, issue number 21. This is they put Friesen variant cover B. I think they label these funny. This is the one per store. This is really, really nice and really, really cool. I like to have a full collection of all the one per stores, and it looks like that collection continues. This next one is another one of those. I had 2 copies of it. I thought I'd send them both off. They both look good, and they both came back a 9.8. That's cool. Okay, let's see what else we got. There are other books in here that I have doubles of. We'll see how we did. Oh, okay, here we go. We have Star Wars Darth Vader issue number 20. This is the first appearance of the Mandalorian in comic books, they're calling it. It's only on the cover. He's not inside, but this is a book that people were really, really excited about. I picked one up, and I guess I got a good one because it's come back a 9.8. Let's go to the next one. Strange Academy, issue number 15. This is the first cover appearance of this guy right here, who I think Gaslamp, that's his name. This is the first cover appearance of him. People are excited about this character, and they like his first cover appearance, so I picked it up. These are all moderns. Oh no, there might be one in here that's a bit older, but in general, these are all modern books that have come out recently, like this one. This is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 93. This is the Gleason variant cover of this Swarm character, I think they called it. Excuse me, Chasm, excuse me. This is just a really cool cover from Patrick Gleason. It's got the first appearance of this new incarnation of Ben Reilly. This is a fun book to have. Next, we have my packing slip. No, we have Nice House on the Lake. This is issue number 1. This is the 1 in 25 variant. I'm a big fan of James Tynion IV and the Nice House on the Lake. I bought a bunch of these when they came out, and I thought I'd go ahead and send some in this submission. And this is the B cover of the Nice House on the Lake issue number 1 right here. I wanted to have a full set of 9.8s for this title because I'm a big, big fan of it. I really think it's fantastic, and it looks like now I do, yes. So there were 2 of the B covers in there. Let's see, I know there are more, not of the B cover. I think I just sent 2 of the B cover, but there are no more Nice House on the Lake. Yes, okay, so here's the Nice House on the Lake, issue number 1. This is the A cover. So now, of course, I have a full set of issue number 1, the A, the B, and the 1 in 25 in a 9.8. I think this is another one. Yes, this is another one of the A cover. I bought 11 of each because I'm a big fan. I bought 11 A's, 11 B's, and 11 1 in 25. So a lot of those you'll see, some of those you'll see today. Some of them will be coming back from the James Tynion IV signing that he did with a lot of his collaborators at CGC. That shipment is on its way back to me right now. This is another one of those Something is Killing the Children issue number 21s. This is that wraparound cover exclusive from Tiny Onion. Yes, okay, great. This is coming along very, very well. This is, okay, now we're getting into some good stuff here. This is Black Panther issue number 3. This is the B cover, I think it was, by, it says the Frank variant cover. So this was a variant for this book. I mean, I bought this off the rack, and so I'm really glad to see that these are coming back 9.8, especially since these weren't pressed. These were just sent just like this without a press. This is another issue of Black Panther that I also got from my local comic shop. This is the Jusco variant cover. This is a fun one, and I'm glad to have it. This one has maybe a little bit of No, it's fine, it's fine. I thought for a second it had Newton rings. I'm really glad to see that Quality Control did a good job making sure that these books come back really clean. Oh man, this is just a beauty. This is the Department of Truth issue number 15. This is the Tiny Onion foil edition. I have to tell a story about this really quickly. I'm a member of James Tynan IV Substack. If you signed up day one, he offered to give you a book, a bonus book from out of his vault. And if you elected, you could get it signed or not. If you elected to get a signature, a lot of those people got really nice books, like primo books worth hundreds of dollars. If you elected not to get a signature, like I did because I have enough of his signatures, you got kind of average books. I was happy with them, but a lot of people were unhappy compared to the really nice books that some people got. So to make it up to people like me who requested no signature, they will receive a bonus book. And that was this one, this foil version of the Department of Truth issue number 15. This is special art that was done for the 1 in 100 of Department of Truth issue number 1. It's an homage, if you can tell, to Something is Killing the Children issue number 1. It is a beautiful book in this silver foil. I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but wow, I'm really glad to have that in a 9.8. The next one we have, this is Duel. Issue number 1. This is the Tau variant cover from ECGCE. This was a really hot book there for a minute, and this exclusive was really hot, and I'm really glad that it came back in a 9.8. All right, we're clipping right along. Next we have Miles Morales Spider-Man issue number 13. This is the first appearance of Billy Morales, Miles's little sister. She was born in this issue. She recently was seen again in the Miles Morales title, grown up in an alternate reality. So there's some spec around this character, and I know why. I mean, there's a lot of heat around Miles Morales, so things like Miles Morales getting a little sister deserves a little bit of heat of its own. So I had that slapped. I'm really glad it came back at 9.8. Okay, I was pretty sure it was 2 of each, and it was 2 of each. 2 of the A, 2 of the B, and 2 of this 1 in 25 of the Nice House on the Lake issue number 1. Right there. Very nice. Next, we have, this is really good. We have Black Panther, issue number 3. This is the A cover. This is the most valuable one other than the 1 in 25. I myself am very optimistic for the potential of the first full appearance of Tosin Oduye, which is in this book. I think that Tosin is a character that we could definitely see a lot from in the years to come and could potentially be very popular. So I'm speccing pretty hard on this character, and it feels right to me. So I'm really glad to have that in a 9.8. But I gotta tell you, I have more than one of those in a 9.8. And I'm really glad they came out in a 9.8 because I spent $50 each on these raw. Because I figured if I get them submitted to CGC, that it's definitely going to be immediate profit for me, and it is. So I'm really glad that I spent $200 on 4 of these in the raw, which is usually something I don't do. If I miss a book that comes out that's like brand new like this, and I miss it and it shoots up to $50 almost immediately, I say I missed my chance. If I didn't get it for cover price, I'm gonna take a pass. I'm just missed out. That's too bad. But I'm so optimistic about the future of this character. I was like, I'm going to spend $200 on 4 copies of this brand new book that just came out and submit them to CGC and hope that they come back 9/8, and thankfully they did. So I don't think I'm going to take a loss on those. Then we have this. This is Something is Killing the Children, issue number 21, The Ash Can. I bet you that the camera is having a hard time picking this up, but it has a kind of it's a matte cover, but it's glossy here with the insignia of Something is Killing the Children, which is the dragon kind of tattoo that all the members of the House of Slaughter have. This looks really, really amazing to me. I hope you're able to appreciate it because it looks great to me. And I'm seeing people who sent these off to CGC for the James Tynion IV signing, getting these back, and they have Newton rings all over them, and they're really, really ugly that way. I really, really love it this way, and I actually much prefer it without signatures. This just flat black with the glossy section. I'm really, really happy that came back a 9.8. And the final book in here is not a modern. This is a book that I bought 20 years ago. This is Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2, issue number 30. This book is the first appearance of Ezekiel and Moreland. So this is a book that has gained some popularity these days, and it was just happened to be in my collection. I saw it at the comic shop, and they were selling it for a lot of money, and I was like, I've got that at home. And I was putting together this submission, and I had space in it for this book, and I was like, it looks really good. Let me send it in and see if it comes back at 9.8, and it did. And I'm really, really happy about that. Oh my gosh. 25 out of 25, folks. Look at that empty box, no raw books. That feels good. That means I maximized my profit on this. I didn't when you spend money to send books to CGC and they get rejected, this just costs you money. You're just deeper financially into these books, and they're not 9.8s. It's not a great place to be, but it is great to handpick these 25 books and have them all come back 9.8s. Yes. All right, well, that's the video. There's no analysis to do. There's nothing to learn other than I did well on this one. If you have any thoughts on all of this, on the books that you see here, if you're a fan of any of these titles or any of these issues, let me know down in the comments. In addition, if you like these videos, I like making them. I have fun doing them. If you have fun watching them, let me know by hitting the like button. And as always, I recommend that you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I have a stupid amount of unboxing content that is going to be coming out in the next several weeks and months. I'm overwhelmed by the amount of content I'm going to have coming out. So I definitely recommend you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of it when I post it here on YouTube. All right, as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.